It is Monday morning. I was like, let me hop on here now because I got a busy day. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get YouTube out of the way. I also did want to come say y'all, a few of y'all took advantage of the UBC sale. If you are wanting to get the $100 off for UBC, I'm gonna mention it now, y'all. I think y'all got 30 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. They did extend it. It was till Sunday. So if you've been one of the people asking questions and you are thinking about getting UBC and you want to get in on the $100 off, y'all, I'm telling y'all do it now because I want to say it ends in 30 minutes. I could be wrong, but I believe it's 30 minutes. I'm not sure. But as y'all can tell by the title, y'all, we're just talking about digital products and how why sometimes your offer isn't selling. I get so many messages from people just asking like, hey, I have this product, I haven't been able to make sales, or maybe they made one or two sales and then they can't make more sales. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, a lot of the times, 95% of the time, it's messaging and positioning. I'm just going to tell you, it has nothing to do with the product because a lot of y'all have good products, whether it's an affiliate product, whether it's your own product, y'all, it does not matter. A lot of y'all have good stuff, but it has to do with the way you're portraying it in your content, and that's most of the time why you are not getting the sales that you want. So that's kind of what this live is about. Also Q&A style, y'all. Of course, I come on here so y'all can ask questions as well. If y'all do have any questions y'all can think about while I'm on here, put them in the comments. And if y'all see me looking opposite of the camera, it's because I'm on this iPad, y'all, which drives me crazy. I love my iPad, but the camera is in an awkward spot. Like the camera is literally over here, but the screen is over here. I don't know, it's strange. But anyways, if you are new to my live, y'all, my name is Lane and I pretty much teach people how they can make income online, through having a digital asset or a digital product, using your own knowledge or selling somebody else's. It does not matter, y'all. It does not matter. I'm one of those people, I feel like you have to choose how you want to start. There's no right or wrong. You can actually create your own product if you want to, or you can sell somebody else's product. It doesn't make a difference. It's really up to you. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. It's really up to you. You just have to be willing to start somewhere. But like I said, if you are already in this space, I'm doing good. How are you, Jermaine? If you're already in this space and you have a digital product, like I said, whether it's affiliate, whether it's your own, and you are not making sales, I'm telling you, you have to work on your positioning and your messaging, y'all. Because the thing is, people are not just buying information anymore. Information is everywhere. It's everywhere. They're really buying into you when you're selling a product. They're buying into you. Are y'all here for online income? Wanting to learn how to make money online, possibly quit your job? Let me know. If not, y'all in the wrong live. Thank y'all for the compliments though. Thank y'all for the compliments. So yes, people are not buying information, and a lot of y'all, I see y'all's content, y'all be online and y'all just selling all the freaking features and what it does and da 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 da. This people, they need clarity. You know what I mean? They need you to build trust with them. Like y'all are selling the wrong thing. People are not buying information. Simple as that. Even me, when I started my journey, that's exactly what I was doing, just selling information. I mean, it worked, but at this point, y'all, you have to build trust online with your community. If not, it's going to be hard for you to make the consistent income. You may have like one-off sales here and there, but it's not going to be consistent. It's not going to be consistent, right? It's not going to be consistent. It is not going to be consistent. But let me know, like I said, if anybody is in here that wants to know more about online income, how I started. Quick little backstory, y'all. I started in 2024, and the way that I found out about digital marketing and digital products, I simply was just tired of my 9 to 5, y'all. And I knew that I did not want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. Like I knew that. I did not want to do that. I did not want to be told when to go to lunch, when to go to the restroom, ask for my own vacation. Like I didn't want to do that until I'm 60 something years old, right? So I went online and I tried to find another way to make money. And the one thing that kept coming up was digital products, y'all. Digital marketing, digital products, same thing. And instead of me just, soaking up all this information like a lot of y'all do, y'all be seeing stuff and y'all just get information overload, information overload. Y'all be learning from everywhere, everybody. Y'all doing all these different things and y'all ain't doing nothing, no action, right? So instead of doing that, I actually did my own little research and I started following people who are in this space already. And I ended up investing, y'all. I invested in a program that taught me marketing, branding, and sales. And once I invested in that program, because it was somebody else's program and they gave me the right to resell it, y'all, while I was learning as a brand new beginner, I was also making money. Simple as that. So I don't know why more people don't do it. Don't do it. I just don't know. Hey Zane, how are you? I emailed you. I don't know if you saw it. I emailed you this morning about your issue you were having. So I bought a program that allowed me to learn and earn at the same time, y'all. And I was brand new. I knew nothing about digital marketing. And I ended up making $10,000 my second month as a complete beginner. Every month going forward, y'all, I was averaging anywhere between 5 and 10K for the entire rest of 2024. And I worked my 9 to 5 that I hated, by the way. And then come March of 2025, I quit my job. I quit my job, y'all. I quit because I was making more money in the online space. And at that point, the 8 hours I was giving away to this job that was barely, appreciative of me was taken away from time that I could have been putting back into the business that had actually became like my main income source. And that's how I ended up 9 to 5 free, y'all. Now it's been over a year since I've quit and I have no regrets. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. I'm not showing you no pay stubs. You can go follow my journey. Go watch all my old videos from when I first started, even before I even was talking about digital marketing. Go watch those. If not, you're in the wrong live. At the end of the day, y'all, I come on here just to provide information, help people. I've helped a lot of people get started. It doesn't make me any difference whether you start or not. I'm just here to provide the info. And if you do start, I'm here to help you and guide you so that you can be successful in this space. But the whole point of this, y'all, is to learn skills that can pay you back so you can take back your time. So you're not stuck spending the rest of your life working just so you can get older and then get retirement and then you barely got any life left, right? Nobody wants to do that. But that was just a quick little backstory for anybody that maybe seeing me for the first time. I have a lot of people who've been watching me from the start, but that's how I got in this space. And then eventually I went on to like build my own offer. I still sell the affiliate program that I started with as well. Y'all, like I said in the beginning of the live, in case y'all missed it, that exact program that I started with, UBC, had a Mother's Day weekend sale for $100 off. I think this is the last 30 minutes. So if anybody is familiar with UBC, you've been watching, you've been contemplating, you've been thinking about it, now is the time. Now is the time. Thank you, Tone Bone. Y'all in these names. Thank you. But yes, now is the time. I'm talking to the people who are familiar and who may know about it. Now's the time. I want to say y'all have 30 minutes. I think it ends at 11 Central. So less than 30 minutes. So yeah, that was just a quick little backstory on how I started, y'all. But like I said, if you're already in this space and you're not making income, 9 times out of 10, you need to fix your messaging and your positioning. And you need to speak to people's transformation, not just the pain points. Like a lot of people, your marketing tactics is only the struggle and the pain points. Like you literally have to sell the transformation. What is it that people want? How do they want their life to look? If you do that, it makes a huge difference in your results and content, honestly. You say you're getting it done. Okay, good. Let me know if you have any questions, Zane. But that should work. You're just gonna have to wait. Once you do everything correctly, then just wait. It usually doesn't take them long, but it really just depends. By yours being like, I don't even remember the date, but like a while ago, they may just have to look at it. But you should be fine. Yep, you should be fine. But yeah, start speaking. If you're making content, just calling out the pain points, start speaking to who that person wants to become in your content as well. And that also helps. That has helped me, y'all. Has helped me a lot, honestly. A lot. Because I always used to just only speak to the pain points. That's it. Only the struggle. And that's okay to do, but you don't want all your content to be like that. I'm trying to see when the sale ends, y'all, because honestly, I don't know. I want to say 30 minutes. I could be wrong. It may have already ended. Let me check. But like I said, a lot of y'all took advantage, but I know some of y'all gonna miss it. Let me see. So it is still right now. I just don't know when it ends. So it is on right now still, $100 off UBC. I just don't know the end date. I mean the end time. I know it's today. I just don't know the time. The exact time. But let me know if y'all have questions. Anybody that's new that doesn't know much about digital products and you want more of an explanation, like from a beginner standpoint, or if you have questions about anything you are promoting already. Thank you, Mr. Carter. I don't even be asking for likes, but thank you, thank you. And thank y'all for the people who have liked the live already. Let me see. Okay, yep. It ends 12 Eastern, 11. Oh, yep. So 11 Central, 12 p.m. Eastern. So y'all literally got 15 minutes. 15 minutes. But like I said, y'all, digital marketing, all that is selling online. If you're online actively promoting anything, whether it's a physical product or a digital product, you're doing digital marketing. That's all it is, a fancy term. Digital products, y'all, something that people can usually get via a file or a link, and they get it instantly. It's a digital product. It could be an ebook, it could be a course, it could be a guide, it could be a template, it could be so many things, y'all. And the crazy thing is, you can either start by reselling somebody else's product or create your own. Like if you have a passion for something, you have a talent for something, you have knowledge in something, you can create your own digital product around that and sell it and make income, y'all. And make income. It's really up to you. And I feel like a lot of people don't do this because they just lazy. Like that's just my opinion. They either lazy or they don't fully understand it and grasp the concept. Um, my Instagram account, I had a video that I put up that literally has brought me in thousands and thousands of comments, y'all. So I'm trying to respond back to everybody. But the number one thing I'm noticing about a lot of those people, they have no idea what digital products is or how it works. And I didn't even realize how many people are really just not in the loop. Like they don't even know what it is or understand it. And that's the thing, y'all. This is not something that is limited to a certain kind of person. It doesn't matter if you're young, it doesn't matter if you're old, it doesn't matter if you're a man, it doesn't matter if you're a woman. You can do this. You can make money. You can do it while working a 9 to 5, or if you want that to be the reason you quit your 9 to 5. I'm telling you, get into selling some type of digital product. Some type of digital product. And you are too. You are loved as well. You are loved as well. So, yep, y'all. The topic of my live, like I said, is about if you have an offer and you're not able to sell it. So, you do have a product. Maybe you're selling somebody else's. You're not able to sell it. I'm just giving different tips and tricks as to the reason why that could be, y'all. Trust is another thing. If you're not making content that builds trust, it's going to be very hard for you to sell. It doesn't matter if you have the best aesthetic. It doesn't matter if you have the best product. It doesn't matter if you have the clearest content. None of that is going to matter if you're not making content that allows your audience or makes your audience trust you. And that's another thing. That's another reason why it could be that you're not making the sales that you want to make. And a lot of y'all ask like about faceless, y'all. Nothing's wrong with faceless. You can be faceless. I started faceless, but I do know if you want to build a strong personal brand, face forward is going to be better. I'm not saying you can't be faceless and sell digital products. You can, because a lot of people do it. They're making thousands. I started that way. I was literally faceless on Instagram for 6 months before I even like showed my face over there. So you can do it. You can be successful. But I do recommend, like, once you get comfortable doing what it is you're doing, to show your face. Show your face, y'all. Why not? But like I said, y'all, let me know if y'all have questions. I'm only going to be on here probably 30 minutes, so probably like 15 more minutes. I just wanted to hop on here early before my day actually got busy. Before. Y'all literally got 3 screens in front of me. This is crazy. Crazy. All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all got questions. Y'all always come with the questions in the comments, in the DMs, and everywhere else. Let me know if y'all got questions. If you do come across the live later, y'all, you can still drop your questions down in the comment section, and I will try my best to respond to them, y'all. But let me know. And like I said, y'all, UBC, $100 off for 15 more minutes. Then after that, it goes back to regular price. Okay. What? Y'all are multitasking as always. As always. Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram, y'all. If y'all have questions after the live, y'all can always DM me there. It's just easier for me to respond since YouTube doesn't have like a DM feature. So follow my IG account. It is linked in bio. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, thank you. But yep, it is linked in my bio. So follow me over there, y'all. And if y'all been watching me for a while and you still have not started digital marketing and have some type of digital product, I'm telling you, now is the time. Now is the best time to start. I don't know what y'all waiting on, especially the people who've been here since the beginning. Y'all watch me go from working a 9 to 5 that I hated, that was mentally, emotionally draining, to finding out about digital products, investing in a course, reselling it, and eventually quitting my job. So if you've been here since the beginning and you still haven't started, shame on you. We're literally halfway through the year, almost. Almost. Before y'all know it, we're going to be in 2027. Hell, 2028 at this rate. Time is flying, y'all, and time is not waiting for nobody. It's not waiting for nobody. My only regret is not starting sooner, y'all. Honestly, not starting sooner, not figuring out about this sooner. Only regret. And like I said, if you have an offer, you have an affiliate offer your own, and you're struggling to make sales, and you're trying to get to that point where you're able to make sales, you can quit your job, you can have the freedom, you can take back your time, all the things. Y'all also do one-on-one mentorship. It's linked in my bio. You can book a free strategy call. I also do one-on-one mentorship for 60 days to help you get to where you want to be. Y'all have no excuse. If that's something you need, book the one-on-one. If you haven't started and you don't want to create your own product, start with UBC. If you do want to create your own product, then what you waiting on, right? What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? If you need help doing it, that's exactly what I help with in my mentorship, helping you come up with your own digital product, build it out. Um, and the whole process, y'all, this is not hard. Like I said, if people in their 60s, heck, I even know this lady in her 70s can do this, you can do it. Because I know most of y'all not in y'all 60s and 70s watching me. Y'all can do this too. You can do this too. And young, y'all. It doesn't matter how young you are. You can also do it. If you find working that job, giving all your damn time away, then that's you. I ain't mad at you. Do your thing. Like, I'm not against 9 to 5s, but they not finna control me for the rest of my life. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, getting into this allowed me to pay off debt, credit card debt. It allowed me to save. Heck, it allows me to walk into the store and not have to check my bank account. The main thing it allowed me to do is take back my time, y'all. There's no price you can put on time. The fact that I don't gotta wake up and give a job 8 to 10 hours a day, that's the best part. That's my time. I get to control it and use it how I want to, right? Hey, celibates, how are you? What's the best way to sell $20 gym training guide on Instagram? What do you mean by the best way? Is the ways are the same. Like if you're selling a guide about fitness, you need to be targeting people who are into fitness, right? So your strategy needs to be around targeting those people. You got to be clear on your ideal client or your ideal buyer. Same thing. You got to be clear on who that is. Do you know exactly who the person is that will best benefit from your training, right? Or your membership? And you have to make sure you're making content that speaks to that person, and you're not selling the only the features of it. You're selling the benefits. Like, what are people going to get out of buying your product? Like, how is it going to change their life? What's the transformation going to look like? If you sell people on those things, that's how you do it. That's how you make content around it. Not just explaining, like, I'm not sure how your guide is set up, like what's all in the guide, but explaining like what's the outcome? How is it going to change their life? What are they going to get? Like, is the guide going to help them get in shape? Like, what are the things that, what is the real reason that somebody will buy your guide? What is it that they want? That's what you need to sell people on. And at the same time, you should be building trust online. I don't know if I'm following your, if that's the same page I'm following of yours, if you have a different page or not, but I can look at your content. I'm just not sure which page it is. I want to say I'm following that one, but I'm not sure. One of them. So speak to the transformation, not just the pain points. Like, speak to the person they want to be. If they were to get your training, what is it they're trying to get out of it? Where are they trying to get to? Make content around that. 10 chapter training guide. Yeah. So make content around how their life is going to change if they get the guide, right? Not just speaking to the struggle and the reason they're wanting to buy it. Hopefully that's making sense. Sell the transformation. That's the best way I can say it. And then if you want to grow, if you're not growing, y'all, I don't know if y'all know, let me check my Instagram. Because every time I get on Instagram, y'all, I literally, no lie, every time I log back into Instagram, I've gained 75 to 100 followers. If you know, and you've been here since the beginning, baby, I was stuck at the same freaking number. I could not grow. Now, every time I log on to Instagram or open the app, I'm literally gaining followers by the hundreds, which is crazy, but I know why. I know what I'm doing, right? Uh, so if you want to grow, you have to. It's ways to do that too. You got to be posting different levels of content. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, like, if you're on Instagram and you're struggling to grow on Instagram, I got a guide. I have an Instagram growth guide on that. It's a $27 Instagram growth guide that's gonna teach you how to grow your Instagram account. Like I said, if you're in my one-on-one, that's something that I automatically teach. But if you just want that guide, I sell it, y'all, in the form of an ebook, teaching you how to actually grow and grow the right way, y'all, because all growth is not good growth. Going viral for the wrong shit is not gonna help you. I'm just telling you. So all growth is not good growth. There's a strategy behind it to bring in people who are gonna be your ideal clients inside of that following. So I also have that, but you gotta let me know because I don't think it's listed. That's not listed on my store, but I do have a link. So let me know if anybody wants that. I can post the link to the guide for the growth. I show the end result, which is V taper physique ebook guide. Okay, got it. So what are you struggling with? Is your page growing? Have you sold it at all? How long have you been marketing? You know what I mean? So I'm not sure of the details. Yeah. I'm not sure like where exactly you're at unless I look or you tell me. Yeah. So it really just depends. So if you're doing the end result, like I'm not sure. Like, I don't know how long you've been promoting this guide. Uh, and I'm not even gonna say how many times you post in a day, because honestly, y'all, it doesn't matter. It matters being consistent, but whether you post 3 or 1, it's strategy behind all of it. It's all about the content. If your content is positioned right, you post in top, middle, and bottom of funnel content, you can post once a day and make just as many sales as somebody posting 3 or 4 times a day. I'm watching from Japan. Hey, from Japan. Thank you. What time is it in Japan? It's nighttime over there, right? I'm pretty sure. Not struggling exactly. I don't know why it's cutting your message off. I can't even see all of it. Let me see. Not struggling. Oh, I have to open it. Exactly. Store only been open the last 2-3 months in that time. Okay, so you getting store visits. That's good. But you haven't made sales yet, is what you're saying, right? But you're bringing people there. So if people come into your store and not buying, you need to look at the store. You need to look at the page. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a lot that go into it, but you have to figure out where the breakdown is at. If they come into your store and then they're going away from the store, look at the store. Like, how do you have it set up? Do you have a sales page? Do you have, so you just got to figure out what's bringing them to the store, but not making them buy. Tasia, hey Tasia, watching you from Florida. My first time seeing you from Florida. Got it. Yes, I'm on. Well, I used to go live almost every day, but I kind of slacked. Now I go live probably like 2-3 times a week. But I've been going live for like 2 years, y'all. 2 years talking about digital marketing from the very beginning when I started this journey, when I was working my 9 to 5. Like I said, y'all, struggling, hated that job, paycheck to paycheck, mentally, emotionally draining. Thinking about it gives me freaking nightmares. To discovering digital products and learning, invested in a course, y'all, learned from the same course. That was my first and only digital product for a long time. And that is what changed my life. That's how I was able to learn this skill and make money and quit, y'all. Simple as that. Like, that's the simplest way I can sum it up. And like I said, y'all, anybody can do this. You have to choose your path. Do you want to start with affiliate so you don't have to create your own product? Do you want to create your own product? Do you have knowledge in something? Do you have an expertise in something? Is it profitable? Is it something that people want? Is it something that people will pay you for? Is it solving a problem? If so, you could create it, you could promote it, you can make income online, y'all. Simple as that. I saw your reel about the time we have. Oh, okay, man, that reel is the reason I have so many new people, especially on Instagram, y'all. That reel, let me look at Instagram. When I reposted it to YouTube, I wasn't thinking about the fact that I told y'all to comment clarity. And then it's like, shit, I can't do the same thing. I can't DM y'all, So if y'all look at that video, it's so many of y'all commenting clarity. And I'm like, it's no way I can, like, what the hell I'm going to, like, on Instagram, I can set up the auto DM and send messages, but over here I couldn't. So I put a pinned comment and I was trying to reply to everybody and tell y'all to check the pinned comment that I put up on, how to take back your time. And it's basically the same thing I did, y'all. Like I said, you can create your own asset. If you need help, I offer one-on-one. I have a one-on-one program. Does cost. If you want to start exactly like I did, y'all, I started with an affiliate course called UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. Um, and it allows you to learn everything you need to know. Plus, use it as your first product and promote it if you want to, and earn $400+ every time you sell it. So there's multiple ways to do it, but I did try to reply. Well, I'm slowly replying to everybody, just telling y'all to check the pinned comment. But y'all, this is not hard to do. You just got to figure out what you want to do, and you have to be willing to invest. It's simple as that. You got to be willing to invest somewhere and start somewhere. It was here on YouTube. Yeah, I figured it was on YouTube, but yeah, I got a lot of comments. Some people followed the directions and looked at the pinned comment. Some of y'all emailed me. Some people got UBC, and some people booked a call, because I even put on there that you can book a free strategy call. If you serious about learning this skill and wanting to know what your next step should be or what you should do, y'all, I have a free strategy call in my bio where you can book a call. I can tell you, we can talk. I can tell you what I think you should do. Don't book it if you're not serious at the end of the day, because why are you going to book it if you're not willing to start somewhere? You know what I mean? Whether you're going to create your own thing, whether you're going to start with UBC, don't waste my time. Don't waste yours. I'm telling y'all right now. But if you're serious, I can help you. I can guide you. I can tell you what I think you should do based on talking to you. You know what I mean? So y'all can do that too. But you got to be serious. Like I said, if you're serious about taking back your time, maybe even stepping away from your 9 to 5, y'all, you can do it. I'm not special. The only thing I did different was I started somewhere, and I wasn't scared to spend $500 on a course that I knew I could resell and make my money back. I don't know what be scaring y'all about the money. Like, if you think about it, yes, it's a one-time investment into some type of digital product or digital asset. But y'all, you're not reinvesting. When you resell that product, you're making your money back. So think about it. Every time you resell it, it's profit. Who can't make one sale? All of y'all can, right? So you can't think about it like, oh, I'm losing this money. No, you're investing money into something that's gonna make you money for the rest of your life. That's the easiest way I can explain it. Thank you for the $2. How do I like it, y'all? Oh, I loved it. Okay. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, thank you. I saw you were live and clicked. Yeah, I said that. I was like, I need to start going live because I got so much traction on that video. I was like, I gotta start going live. Maybe some of these people, subscribe to my video. I mean, to my channel, and then they'll see me going live, right? But yeah, I'm gonna try to come back, start back going live more often. But I'm also on Instagram, y'all. So make sure y'all go follow me. If y'all have an Instagram account, follow me on Instagram. The link to my IG is in my bio. That way, if you do need to send a personal message or ask me something, it's easier and I can respond back through voice notes. So yeah, follow me over there too. If not, it's okay, y'all. It is okay. But like I said, I have my own offer now. I have my own coaching program, y'all, which is 101, 60 days. Um, I still sell the affiliate course that I started with, UBC, because some people don't want to create their own product. They want to just buy something they can learn from and then use that as their product starting out. Nothing wrong with it. I did it. And then eventually, once you start making income, you can always create something else and sell them both, or however you want to do it, right? And I didn't tell y'all, but I'm working on something. I wasn't even going to say nothing, but I'm working on something else. I didn't really want to talk about it much. I'm not going to talk about it much, but I'm working on something else, my own program. So that way, and I'm surprised I'm even doing this. I don't want to say course because that word just drives, I don't know. It's nothing wrong with that word, but it's just, I don't know. But I'm working on my own program, y'all. So that way I can promote my own program instead of UBC to y'all, right? So I'm not going to say much about it until I'm close to being done, but I've been working on it for a while. For a while. So for the people who are interested in that, eventually I'm going to create a wait list. Eventually I'm going to create a wait list so people can sign up on the wait list. And those will be the people that get first access at the intro price, which is going to be different from the regular price. So be on the lookout. If y'all are watching me, y'all been watching me, but I am going to create my own program. So that way I can control it. I can control the price. I can control everything, right? And I'm telling y'all right now, it's not going to be $500. Okay? Now, it's not going to be $50, but it's not going to be $500. It should be, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be. So, yep, y'all, like I said, if y'all have questions, if y'all can think of any questions, ask me now while I'm on here. Like I said, digital marketing, I'm going to say it again. If you hear that term, y'all, it's just a fancy term for selling online. You're promoting something online. Thank you, Tasia. Yes, if you have questions, Tasia, that you want to ask me personally, just send me a DM over there, and I can answer or help you or send a voice note so you understand a little bit better. But digital marketing, y'all, all that is selling online. You're promoting something on the internet. Almost everybody is doing digital marketing. If you're not and you have a business, you already behind because you're reaching the world, not just your local community, right? You can make sales from anywhere. So it doesn't matter if you sell physical products, a hat, shoes, clothes, or you sell a course or ebook, you're still doing digital marketing because you're selling your products on the internet. That's all that means. The only difference between what we do and what people who sell physical products do, I don't sell a physical product. I don't got to go to the post office. I don't got to buy inventory. When I run out of products, I don't got to go buy more. We sell digital assets. That's how people are becoming rich because you invest one time into a digital asset that you can resell and you sell the same one over and over. So think about it. Let's just say you invest in a $500 program. One time you can resell that product over and over and over and over without having to rebuy it. That's how I was able to make 10K my second month as a beginner when I started. That's how I was able to eventually quit my 9-to-5 job. I haven't worked a 9-to-5 in over a year now, y'all. And that's why. That's how it began. That's how I started the journey. And that's how a lot of people start their journey. If you look back at my videos on this channel, I've been documenting this journey from the beginning, from when I was scared to go live, y'all. My very first live, I didn't even say shit in the first like 10 minutes because I'm shy. I'm really still shy, but back then I was even more shy, right? And I've been documenting the journey since the beginning. And the crazy thing is, when I started, I was faceless, because you can sell digital products without showing your face. Now, is showing your face gonna help you? Yes, because you can build a personal brand that's stronger. But I was faceless. I didn't show my face for 6 months on Instagram, y'all. And I still made money. And then I went face forward later. So that's literally all I did. Bought the $500 course, which is UBC, the exact affiliate course that I'm telling y'all about. Bought it from a complete stranger on Instagram. Somebody who I was following. I was watching her journey. I felt like I can trust her. I can see like how she started, how she ended up leaving her job, and how she was talking about how she was making money in her sleep and all these things, y'all. I never even messaged this girl or said a thing. I just spent my 500 with her. And it was the best thing I could have did, because I bought that course and I started learning and I started implementing the things I needed to implement, and I ended up making $10,000 the very next month, which is crazy because no 9 to 5 has paid me $10, and I mean $10. I hope so, but $10,000 in a freaking month, right? That's my problem showing myself. Right, you got to get over that, Tasia. You got to get past that. But the thing is, there's nothing wrong starting out faceless and then going face forward, because at the end of the day, when you start making money, you don't worry about that, because they ain't paying your bills. Worrying about what people gonna have something to say regardless. I've been in this space 2 years now. People still come on here and say crazy stuff. I do not care, because at the end of the day, I know that I'm making sales. I know I'm making money. Who cares, right? So eventually, you get to that place where you can start showing your face. But there's nothing wrong with starting faceless. I do recommend eventually going face forward though. But I can't tell you you can't do it faceless, because I started that way, right? I made my first 2K completely faceless before I even went to YouTube. Like, what I did was I made $2,000 because I was only talking about it on Instagram. And when I made the $2,000 from selling the product 4 times, y'all, because I was selling a $500 product for people, just that simple. And I went on YouTube, and that was the first video I made on YouTube about it. And that changed my YouTube channel too, y'all, because at the time I had 230 subscribers. When I came to YouTube, my YouTube was not about digital marketing because I didn't know about it. But once I made the 2K faceless, I did a sit down video on YouTube and talked about the journey, how I started. I started with UBC, just the steps. That video went freaking viral, and I woke up like the next 3 days to like 1,500 subscribers. So I ended up getting monetized over here too, just from coming over here talking about something that I had just started in the journey. And then my YouTube has been growing since then. So you never know what video, y'all. That's why I say the people who are making videos and promoting already, and then you feel like you have slow growth, all it takes is one video. You never know what video gonna be the video that take off for you, and the next thing you know, you got tons of followers, right? And the right followers, y'all, because it's not about going viral. It's about having the right people follow you, not anybody. So yeah, that's pretty much a little bit of my journey, y'all. And if I can do it, y'all can do it, y'all. I literally was working for a bank, stressed out every day, getting screamed at every day. Y'all know how y'all be acting when y'all call a bank. Y'all, I'm talking to y'all because y'all be custom. We all have done it. Y'all know how y'all be acting when y'all call a bank. Y'all work, if you ever work in customer service, you once you get on the other end of the stick, you realize just how unhinged we are as customers. And I'm just like, now when I call customer service for anything, it doesn't matter if it's car insurance, if it's the bank. When they piss me off, like I be want to snap so bad. And I might start, but then I just go back to those days when I was on the other line, and I'm like, why y'all gotta call me and ruin my day and talk to me crazy? I didn't do it, right? So I always go back to that. Like, those people answering the phone and trying to help you, and they not the problem. They just on the front end taking all the heat. And that used to be me, y'all, and it had me so just in a bad place. And I'm glad, because that right there, that's what pushed me to even finding out about digital marketing, because I was so disgusted with my job that I was like, something has to change. And that's how I even found out about this, because I was just so ready to get out and do something different, y'all. And that's the thing with some of y'all. Y'all have a life y'all don't like. Y'all hate y'all job. Y'all not making enough money. Y'all want to be at home with y'all kids. Y'all in debt, but y'all get up and do the same exact routine every single day, expecting something to change. That's insane. You have to do something different if you want it to change. You have to. So yeah, you have to do something different if you want different. Thank you, Tasia. You have to. East New York. No, I'm from Texas, Joseph. Thanks for the encouragement. Yes, we have. Yes, you absolutely do, y'all. You can't get up, go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work. Like I said in that video, go to work, come home, deal with the kids, cook, clean, all the things, and then have a hour or two left, and then go back to sleep and do it again. Like that shit get old, right? It gets old. And you get paid just enough to keep coming back. Like no, a 9 to 5 is not designed to make you rich. It's just designed to give you just enough to come back. That's it. So once you get tired of that, it takes you getting tired of that. Once you get so tired of that and you want something different, you move. Cause that's what happened to me. I was like, oh no, this I started being y'all, I was literally in tears getting up for work. And it started affecting my quality of life. And I'm like, oh no, I can't live like this. And guess what I did? I was like, oh, I didn't have $500 just to go buy a course either, but I did it on a payment plan. I was like, I figure out how to buy everything else. We're gonna figure out how to get this course. So y'all having no money, that's not an excuse because you got Affirm, you got a Klarna, you got Afterpay, you got all these payment options that you can use on these courses to get started, y'all. You can get started for low amount of money, still get access, and still be able to resell even when you're on a payment plan. So there's no excuse. I used to let money excuses that people would give me slide. That shit don't slide. When y'all talk to me, y'all already know. Like people who come through my mentorship, or I talk to them on a call and they trying to decide if they want to work on do mentorship or not. They number one objection be money. I don't want to hear that shit because figure it out. Because the fact that your number one objection is money, like I tell people, that's the number one reason you should be figuring out how to do it. Because the fact that you don't have the money is the reason why you should be starting. That's the reason you should be starting. It shouldn't be the reason you're not starting, right? And that's exactly what I tell people. I'm not answering that. That's a silly question. But yeah, that's exactly what I tell. That's exactly what I tell people. Why do you want to know my height? Like, what does my height have to do with anything? I'm 5'5". I'm average for a girl. Perfect height. Not short, not tall. But yes, so that's my little y'all. I said 30 minutes. It's been 43 minutes I've been on here. I gave y'all 43 minutes today. So stop hesitating, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is not hard to do. With the right guidance, it's not hard, y'all. I'm working with 2 people right now that did not hesitate to start one-on-one with me. I actually gotta talk to one of them today. And even me, y'all, a person who had already a person who had already y'all are such a distraction. Let me go ahead and block you. If you don't know, I'm the block queen. You will get blocked on this channel so quick, you won't know what hit you. Like, simple as that. So don't do it. Don't try it. Thank you for subscribing. Have a beautiful day. Gotta go back out. Okay, got it, Tasia. Yep, send me a message if you have any questions. Have a good day. But yes, this is y'all's life, y'all. It's your life. We control our own destiny, our own life. If you broke, it's your fault. I'm sorry I said it. If you're broke, it's your fault. When I was broke, guess what? It was my fault. It's our fault. It's that simple. I don't want to hear nothing about no shit, about no past, and none of that. Because at the end of the day, you know better, you do better. It's your fault. And that's how I feel. You have to do something about it. If you want a different life, go after it. Do something about it. It's that simple. But y'all, I am finna get off of here because, like I was just about to say, even me, a person who made money, had already made multiple 6 figures. I invested 10K into a business coach like 2 months ago, y'all. $10,000. Why? Why not? I'm trying to scale. I was trying to grow, make more money, right? And I have a call today with my business coach at 12 o'clock. So that's what I'm saying. You have to be willing to initially invest to start. And then when you get where you want to be, sometimes you may have to invest more to grow more. And it's just as simple as that. That's just life, y'all. That's life. But if you smart, you start putting your money in different things. So you making money, multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income. So that way you don't rely on one. Y'all, I'm gonna hit 6K. Y'all, I literally hit 5,000 followers on Instagram yesterday, and I'm already at 5,815 today, and it's only 11 something. That's how fast my Instagram is growing, y'all. I literally was stuck at 1,900 followers. I have gained. Let me go look, cause y'all gonna think I'm lying. That's why I created my growth guide. If you are Instagram girly and you want to be on Instagram, I'm telling y'all, get my IG growth guide. If you want it, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll send you the link because it's not posted on my page publicly. But I literally got over 1 million views this past month, just in the last less than 30 days. I've gained over 3,000 followers, almost 3,500 followers, less than a month. All because I switched up my strategy, y'all, and I learned what works, what type of content works. And not just to grow, like I said, not just to grow any kind of audience, to grow people who are aligned with my content. So that also is helping me with sales because I got more eyes on my content. I'm telling y'all. But I'm about to get off here. I'm rambling at this point. Let me see. Selling growth guide with 3 viewers. You see the earning that. Okay, Vinny. Yeah, okay. You not even you didn't hear the Instagram part about Instagram? Do you not realize how lives work? People who are in the live now, do you realize that once I get off live, the live stays up? The viewers come after. I make sales all the time like that. Yeah, you a little bit slow, so let me go ahead and block you because you're a little slow. Let me go ahead and block you though, because I blocks quick. Yeah. But anyways, y'all, like I said, if you want to get started, you got more questions, DM me on Instagram. Link is in bio. If you want to book a free strategy call, link is in bio. UBC is also linked there. Like I said, I am working on my own program. I'm not ready to, it's not done yet, but I am working on something in the background. I'm going to create a wait list for it soon within the next week or so. And that's pretty much it, y'all. That's all I have to say. If you do catch the replay, put replay down in the comments. Let me know you caught the replay. And if y'all have questions, you can put those in the comments too. I will come back and answer them, y'all. I will come back and answer. That's all I got. No last minute questions from y'all. I take that as a no. Did I really just call a man slow? I did. I sure did. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I did. Y'all about to go. Thank y'all for watching. I may go live later on this evening. Just depends. Thank y'all for the people who liked, commented, the money, everything. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Bye, everybody. Have a great Monday.